What's up, y'all? My name is Barbara Atewe. Welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are doing a bust down middle part jet black wig tutorial, and I'm also going to show y'all an updated tutorial of how to make a closure wig on a sewing machine. So I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and let's begin. Alright, so I got 3 bundles of 28-inch straight bundles, and then I think this was a 5x5x1 closure, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it got sent to me and I didn't want it, and then so I shipped it back to them, and then they refused the package, so I got it back a year later. So whatever, I don't even remember what company it was, but anyways, what we're going to be doing is double wefting the tracks. Okay, this is how you get your wigs to be full, and then you don't have to keep adding lots and lots of rows, because more rows on the wig cap make it look more bulky. And this is how it ends up looking. We're using the zigzag stitch. I included a picture of like my sewing machine settings so y'all could see what I'm doing. Now I am putting on the cap on the canvas blockhead. I like to use size 24 simply because this is the size I use for my head, and I also use this for wig orders as well. This allows it for, like, if you have a big head, 1, and then 2, I always add an adjustable band at the end so that people who have smaller heads can you know, have the same wig. Now I do have smaller sizes available, but I typically just like to use the size 24 just to be safe. Okay, so I'm pinning the closure onto the wig cap, and then I'm going to make sure that it is flat all over. It's a very tedious process. I think this, along with actually sewing the closure onto the wig, is like the most detailed you have to be, because you have to make sure that that closure is flat all the way around, so that it's not like wonky when you put it on your head. Okay, and then once you get your closure to be flat, you're going to take a colored pencil, colored marker, anything available that will show up on that black wig cap, and you're going to outline the closure. This is where the closure will lay. You're not going to sew the closure down first, because I feel like that would make it more difficult to sew on the tracks, you know. So just outlining the closure to see where it's going to lay, and then you're going to start making your rows for where you're going to sew the tracks. Okay, so when to map out how I like to lay my tracks, I do about like a middle finger width apart. I eyeball it now because I've been doing this for so long, but typically you can either go between like a thumb or a middle finger, either or, depending on how thick you want your wigs to be. Like, I know for myself personally, I like to use 4 bundles. I don't use anything less, to be honest with you, but since I only have 3 bundles on me, I'm gonna have to make it work with those. So I'm just lining up the wig cap all the way around, and then we're gonna do straight across, and then once the straight lines reach like the corner of the closure, you're gonna start creating lines that curve around the closure, so it's not like bulky, so it kind of like helps the wig lay properly. Okay, and then once you have all your lines drawn out, you're going to start sewing the wefts onto the wig cap. Using the same settings throughout the entire process, we are going to line up the wig cap under the presser foot along with the tracks, and then you're going to hold the 2 pieces of thread along with a little piece of the weft so that you're able to drag it through under the presser foot so nothing gets caught. You're going to run the I think it's the back pedal to make it go backwards so that you're reinforcing the weft and it doesn't unravel, and then you're just going to drag it through on the line, and you're not going to pull the wig cap too tightly, because you don't want it to when you stretch the elastic, for some reason it makes the wig cap smaller. I don't know, but Yeah, so you're just gonna keep doing that throughout row after row after row, and then making sure that you're cutting the excess thread each time that you're running when you finish sewing the track onto the weft by row. Alrighty, and then here's another angle. I'm showing y'all the point where I finished the first bundle, and then I'm also going to show y'all how I connect the second bundle onto the wig cap to beside the bundle that I just finished. So once I reach the end of the bundle, what I like to do is I'll lift the presser foot and then slide the next bundle under the presser foot and then like lower it, and then I'll sew over it the second bundle, and then reverse stitch between the two bundles to make sure that they the ends are stuck onto the wig cap and they don't slip through, to reinforce it. And then I just continue sewing, and then that's literally it. Okay, so I just keep doing that, going all the way up until just basically just continuing to sew the tracks onto the weft, making sure that I'm not like straying away from the lines, and then also making sure that I'm holding the track steady so it doesn't so it doesn't waver throughout the wig cap. And then yeah, that's basically it. You're not pulling the wig cap taut or anything, because that makes the wig cap shrink a bit. It's weird, I don't know, like there's already elasticity to the wig cap, but if you pull it, it'll shrink the wig cap. I don't know, it's very weird. But anyways, just keep watching me sew these tracks on and finish this wig. Okay, and then this is how it looks halfway through. We're brushing it through. These bundles are actually very, very thick. Typically, the longer the bundle, the thinner the weft, which is weird, but yeah, it's actually very, very thick, you know. But anyways, we're continuing to sew. We're doing the curve around the closure now. This part is annoying, but it's okay. I don't know how to describe it. It's like I could do without it, but you can't do without it. You know what I mean? Like, you have to curve around the closure or else your wig is going to look crazy. Okay, and then now it is time to sew the closure. I like to sew the last track on the line, or like right up until the line where the layout of the closure is, so that the closure and the track meet in one when I sew it down. But anyways, we're gonna pin down the closure, and then now I like to hand sew it first, just like wide gaps between each stitch, just so that the closure doesn't budge as I'm running it through the sewing machine. It depends on my mood. Sometimes I'll just go and sew it right under the sewing machine without hand sewing it. That's if I'm feeling froggy, you know what I mean? But most of the time I like to hand sew it so that I don't have to worry about it straying or moving about when I'm sewing it under this sewing machine. So yeah, I'm just I like to start from the middle, the back of the middle back of the closure, and then go around towards the left, and then go around towards the right, so I know that the closure is flat on the wig cap. Okay, and then using the same settings. The settings do not change as I make this wig. I keep it the same because I don't have time. Okay, I don't have time for threads getting caught, or the stitch length not being okay, or the tension being I don't have time for that. Okay, so I just keep it the same in between 3 and 4, and then the spaced out the biggest and spaced out zigzag stitch. Okay, so I run it under the presser foot, and then reverse stitch a little bit, and then that's basically it. You're done. It's so easy. Now, when I first started making wigs with a sewing machine, it took me about like 2 hours, but now I can finish a wig within 30 to 45 minutes. Very simple, very easy, very efficient. Nobody has time to be standing all day hand sewing a wig, track by track, trying to do the fold over method. Girl, it's effort. It's about working smarter, not harder. You know what I mean? That's how it is, okay? And your wig is complete. We're going to cut around the what's that thing called? The closure. There we go. Remove the excess cap. And then now it is time to dye it. Okay, to protect the lace, we're gonna take the Ebin Wonder Lace Bond Spray. That is the go. I switch between the black or the red bottom. I don't care, because it creates like a very hard cast to where nothing can penetrate it. Okay, and then the two colors that I like to use for a jet black sickening wig is the Midnight Blue Black and Blackest Black by Ion. It's semi-permanent. We're doing the watercolor method because, again, working efficiently. Okay, we're going to put the two colors into this bowl here, and then I'm going to add hot water to make it watery, and then I'll be able to mix it properly and get rid of any chunks, because if there's chunks, it will stick to the lace. I don't know, even if you put like a hard cast or whatever. I mean, you could put Vaseline, but girl, that's effort. Trying to rinse Vaseline from a wig, oh my god, it is the most annoying thing in the entire world. So yeah, we're just adding the two colors in, and then we're gonna add the hot water and then whisk it around so it becomes watery, and then you'll be able to start on your watercolor method. Okay, so for added protection, I like to add conditioner onto the lace as well. I don't know, it helps sometimes. It helps. So now we are going to start with filling up my bucket. This is the bucket I use for all watercolors, all bleachings, or all bleach baths, all of them. It's that specific bucket. Okay, we're in the laundry room because that sink gets the hottest, to where like if I put my hand under for like 10 seconds, I will burn my hand. I don't know, I feel like the kitchen sink should have the hottest water, because you know you're boiling water and all that stuff, but it's okay, it's cool, it's calm. Anyways, we're gonna add our water, and then we also used water from the kettle as well, just to make sure it gets like really, really hot. You get me? And then we're going to pour our color mixture into the water, mix it around, and then make sure there's no chunks. And then we're just going to dump the wig inside. Literally just dump the wig inside. You know, we're going to give it a few baptisms, you know, up and down, up and down, up and down. And then we're going to brush it through to make sure that the wig gets throughout the color gets into throughout the entire wig. I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words. It's very annoying. And then I let it sit in the watercolor for about 10 to 15 minutes. Yeah, about 10 to 15 minutes. And then I rinsed it with cool water. And then I didn't show this part on camera, but y'all know every single color tutorial I do, I use the Ion color sealer. Okay, so, and I let that sit for 20 minutes. And then now we are at the point where it's towel dried and it's on the wig stand, and then I like to spray any thermal spray, heat protectant. I like to spray that while what's it called? It's wet, you know, because I don't have time to be reapplying it. Okay, and I don't reapply it because that's gonna make it look greasy. So I spray it while it's wet, and then I brush it through, and then I let it dry overnight. Okay, and then this is how you get the sleekest, humidity proof straight hair. Okay, you get a light holding spray. Tresemme, what other ones are there? Got to be the Flex Hold is really good too. You spray it all over the wig or your hair, and then you brush it through. You don't want to add too much, just enough to where it like touches the hair, where it's not like you're trying to hold on to like a curl or something. No, you just want to run the straightener through it, and then once it's run through, that sounded weird, once you pass the flat iron through, your hair will not frizz. There will be no flyaways. There will also be no humidity causing it to puff up or whatever, you know what I mean? So yeah, you just spray the hair all over, then run it through, and then since we already added the heat protectant while it was drying, like from air drying overnight, you don't have to add any extra heat protectant, and then it'll give it a greasy look or whatever. So anyways, I'm just doing the chase method for this. That's another tip as to how to get the sleekest straight hair possible. So I parted the wig every 2 rows and then just ran the flat iron through. I don't really care about passes like that because, girl, this hair is actually good, even though I really don't remember what the company is or who the company is. But yeah, I'm using my Babyliss flat iron. I will have everything linked down below with all the products that I used. And yeah, that's basically it. I'm just running the thing through all the way down, and this is a quick comparison of how the bundles look compared when you just let it air dry and then when you pass the flat iron through. You see, like, there's no like sporadic hairs sticking out or any stray hairs poking out or flyaways. Everything is silky smooth. Okay, yeah, so I'm just continuing to run the flat iron through all the way up to the top. This closure was actually very, very easy to flat iron. I've never worked with this kind of closure before, because that was the initial reason as to why I sent the hair back to them, because I didn't want it, but they refused the package. So girl, I guess whatever, I don't know. But so I don't like it for me, simply because I'm a deep side part girl, okay? And I want to be able to do like a curved part because I like how that looks, but you can't really do that with this because tracks are sewn onto the lace. But I guess if you're strictly a one part girl, like a middle part, and you don't really move or customize your part like that, I guess it's good. It's all right. It's not that bad. But I do like that it's easy parting. Like, and I don't have to use a flat iron for this. I mean, a hot comb either. Like, I didn't have to use a hot comb for flyaways. Didn't have to use a wax stick. I never use a wax stick on wigs. I feel like that just adds product buildup, and wax, when you put heat on wax, it just looks weird to me. So I just again, since we sprayed it beforehand, I don't have to add any extra product. I just pass it through doing the chase method, and then we are good to go. And this is how she ended up turning out. I really like it. I don't know if I want to do a giveaway or if I just want to like sell it to my dad or just have it on hand for when somebody places an order. I don't know. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see y'all next time. All right, bye-bye.